Good day and very warm welcome to this meditation experience. And today, I don't know, this really struck me when I recently had to pop into the doctor's office. And this is a doctor I've been with for a while. And it's always been a very small, lovely feeling there. But I noticed this last time I went in, there was this atmosphere of strain, and we know the medical community has been under great stress the last few years, but they always seem to be immune, forgive the pun, to that. But perhaps it's just finally caught up with them, just the stress on our healthcare system, that we're just not a well society at all. And often the brunt of that falls on the medical community. So I was just thinking a lot about well-being and how can I take care of my well-being at the very beginning of that, what we now call the pandemic era. I remember going into the doctor's office and she looked at me and basically she said, I cannot afford for you to be unwell. And that's the only instruction she gave me is you must stay healthy. So she's really putting it in my hands. We often hand it over, but putting it in my hands to maintain well-being. And she had complete faith that I would know what to do to maintain that. And obviously there's all the physical things we can do for the body, but probably the deepest thing always is that spiritual well-being. So let's go inside and see if we can have an experience of that very deep well-being, which is the foundation of mental, emotional, physical well-being, spiritual well-being. Sitting comfortably so the body is alert, engaged, but without any tension, comfortable. And starting our journey to well-being with perhaps a couple of healthy breaths. Taking a breath in and that slow release of air from the lungs, helping to slow everything down. And another breath in, and again, that even slower exhale, inviting the body to let go of any even hidden tension. Such a deep release, it even touches the mind. So the mind is able to be more present in this moment. And sitting in the vehicle of my mind, my own thoughts, I begin to shift the focus from the breath of the body to the activity of my own inner world. This is really where my life happens, is not so much out there as in my own inner world. That's where it all begins. My attitudes, my awareness, my perceptions, thoughts, feelings, memories, hopes, dreams, worries and concerns, all of that is happening in my inner world. And the state of my inner world absolutely shapes the quality of my life. Things could be quite chaotic outside, but if it's calm here, inside, that will be the experience in my life. Able to respond in such a calm, healthy way. With this understanding, I focus all of my attention on the state of my inner world. I know that for the body to be free of pain, everything in the body needs to be functioning accurately, and the structure of the body properly aligned. No tension, no holding on to tension. The same applies to me, the being. All of my capacities functioning well, and I myself spiritually aligned, not holding on, spiritually aligned. The sign that I am in a state of well-being, proper alignment, functioning well, is always the same. Just one thing. There will be peace. As we like to say, Om Shanti, there will be deep peace. That is the measure of spiritual well-being. Regardless of what's going on around me, outside me, deep peace inside, independent peace is the sign of well-being. And it depends on proper alignment as a spiritual being. If I am holding tight onto temporary things through expectations or worries or fears, trying to control the outcomes of temporary things, even basing my sense of self, attaching my identity to temporary things. And this is pulling me out of alignment. I will with certainty experience peacelessness, not well-being. If I believe that I am this temporary body, everything related to this body, the roles, responsibilities, relationships, if I'm holding tight to that temporal sense of self, peace and well-being will elude me. And so we say, let go. Well-being is all about letting go. Rather a challenge to do. So instead, I think about attaching, connecting to that which is eternal. Then very naturally, I will let go of attaching to what is temporal. With the power of my mind, I start to reflect on the experience and feeling of my eternal, timeless identity. Nothing to do with the labels, letting go of all those layers of labels and coming to a single point of awareness. So simple, blissfully simple. I am life itself. I am the living being. I am the soul in this temporary body. Very simple. constant, everything else changing around me. I just become the observer, and I feel my mind breathe a sigh of relief, no longer having to juggle or race or force or push or carry all of the weight of attaching to things that are not really me. The mind is able, through attaching to what is really me. I am this subtle, delicate, beautiful spark of energy, a soul, traveling through time, through the temporal. And in fact, everything I need is contained within the cell. That art of moving lightly through time, letting go, is the secret to well-being. As the hand of my mind begins to open up to embrace what is eternal, I can feel the hand of my mind loosening its grip, its ironclad grip on what is illusion, temporary. Can feel the hand of my mind opening, relaxing, letting go. And that allows a surge, a wave of peace to wash through my mind. My mind does not have to hold on. Let go to what is eternal. Create such a wave of calm in my mind, a wave of well-being washes through my mind, softening the mind, slowing down my mind, cooling down my mind, making my mind light. The more peace fills my mind, the lighter it becomes, the more content my mind and being becomes. That experience of deep contentment, a fullness of peace. This is the stage of a very healthy soul. Deep well-being. Whenever I find that peace is disappearing, let me come and go inside, embrace once again. Remember, I am a soul. Remember what is eternal. Give this gift of well-being to my own mind, and become a healthy presence in our world. Om Shanti.